say. It just says, last week at the event, it was on Facebook Live, where he was talking about all the great things that women do for him. And during that session, he asked Sierra's best friend and makeup artist, Yolanda, to come and sit on his lap, and she obliged.
No, because my favorite saying, it will be a whole lot of slow music and flower bringing. I think that was inappropriate.
Really?
Absolutely, that was inappropriate. I mean.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how close you and I are.
Absolutely.
And, given other things.
Right. We're very close.
If I told you we were just playing, because we play around a lot in front of your husband.
We do.
Do you think you and I cross the line at all anytime?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't think we do, because we're extremely close, and my husband knows that. You know what I mean? So anything that we do, we're not going to do anything inappropriate, but he knows our relationship, and that's the thing. You know what I mean? So maybe, like you said, now that I think about it, maybe she was cool with it because she knows their relationship. They may have like a brother and sister relationship. We don't even know if he introduced them. You understand what I'm saying?
We don't know the situation.
So we don't know the situation. Okay. So she may be cool with it.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely. I don't know if I would be cool with it.
And I wouldn't.
I know. At all.
I know Danielle, and Danielle don't play.
Danielle would go off.
No, that's not going to
off. Rhea, would you go off? You would go off?
You would.
She would take the lashes off. She would go off. She would go in.
She ain't. I don't know if I'm gonna take my lashes off now. Now you're going too far.
Okay.
I'm not taking my lashes off for anything.
Okay. Danielle, what do you want to talk about, babe?
Well, Trump. The orange man.
Yeah.
The orange man.
He is at it again. He has been at it since he went in office.
Since day one.
Yes, since day one. But right now, we have this whole incident with him and FBI director having to come up forward and talk about his tweets. And he tweeted one thing about Obama wiretapping his towers.
Oh, my God.
Yes. They proved that was false. We knew that was false when he said it. Obama is not checking for that man. Not ever. Okay? And then he's going down, tweet some other crazy. And they have to go back and say that because he basically said that the issue with Russia was not an accurate issue, that it was made up.
He's always backtracking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that he wouldn't win the election. When they've been able to prove that there's a connection with Russia and his administration.
That's right.
So is this enough to impeach him?
I think it
finally?
is. I think it is. Maxine Waters did. What was the tweet that she did?
She said something about impeachment.
Yeah, she said it was just like 3 words. And I was like, yeah.
She's been giving him the business. I love it. She gives me life every time I read her stuff.
Do you think they really are going to be able to get him out of office? As soon as the guy hit the door running, everybody's been hollering impeachment. But I read an article saying they don't have enough information.
I believe that's
facts
someone's doing that. They're collecting enough
information
to
impeach him right at this time. But I know for sure that all those people that voted him in, they won't be voting him in next year because they still haven't got anything that what he promised at all. And it's just so much rhetoric and so much stuff going on, with him being in office. There's no way. Because he's not even talking about the next 4 years. He's trying to get through the next 2.
Yeah.
I think that was his plan, though. I think he said to any population that he went to what they needed to hear.
Of course.
So he could get in office. And now that he's doing his own thing. He's making money.
His own.
That's what Trump got.
So we were watching TV at the salon, and they were saying that, and I'm going to get the figures wrong, but just to give you an example, as far as him traveling down to Florida, what is it called? What is it? I forgot what it's called. Dale something. That he's already spent much more money in travel, security and everything, than President Obama has done
already.
In a year. Yeah. And then they were saying that it's $3 million per week for us to protect the Trump Towers where Melania is.
Yep.
So
she's not even moving in the White House. She doesn't even want to live
there. That's why our money is helping to pay for her security while she's up there, when she can just really come on down to the White House and
So why do you think that she doesn't want to be with her man in the White House like every other first lady?
She didn't sign up for that. She just wanted to be rich. She got the life that she wanted. Then he got this idea he wanted to run for president.
And you see how he treat her?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be there with him either. He don't hold her
She
hand.
wasn't on there. They just went on a vacation to Aspen, I believe, last weekend, and she wasn't there.
He treat that daughter better than he treat his wife.
Well,
Well, he said that he would marry his daughter if it wasn't his daughter. Remember that when he said that?
I saw that too. That was nasty.
Yeah.
Just trifling. Yeah.
it's too much for primetime TV. That's the thing. You know, but I understand that his daughter got a job.
I know her house is nice in D.C.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about, Paula?
Well, we talked about it earlier that, you know, Chuck. Well, no, I have a question. I did want to
question,
talk
babe?
about Chuck Berry because I love Chuck Berry. He just passed away.
God bless him.
Legendary. One of the first
Yes.
rock and roll Hall of Famers.
Yes. One of my favorites.
Will is so crazy. I love Chuck Berry. Oh, but I do have a question. I was talking to one of my friends, and a question was posed, and I thought it was very interesting. Is church a good place to find a good man? What do you think?
They following you from the club right there, so I guess so, yeah. It's no magical place. It's not, they don't breed them. We all meet there. It's just Sunday, where we go on Sundays.
I know, but I'm just saying that because it's supposed to be such a...
Supposed to be.
Well, it is a great place of peace, and, that's where you changed and found the Lord. And
I didn't find him at church.
where did you find him at?
At house. I was actually in my living room.
Well, what happened? How did you find him? Because, a lot of
Because he
people
was
find
in
him when
my
they're in
heart. You
jail.
don't have to drive to church to get him there. That's for us to meet and congregate and fellowship. That's where a lot of people get it wrong. You don't have to go to church to find Christ.
That's absolutely true. But we're trying to find a good man, so we're trying
You don't have to
say,
go to church to find a good man.
So the answer to my question is no.
My answer is no.
Your answer is no.
I would actually caution you against going to church to find a man.
So you're saying that if I met a guy at church and I thought he was really nice, you would caution me not to date him? Why?
I mean, because of your perception of that he must be all this and that because you met him in church. Well, that doesn't necessarily. Well, I absolutely guarantee you that that's not the definite case. Just because you met him in church, no.
So would it be better if I met a guy in a grocery store, in a bank, or a bank?
I don't think the location. You just need to take time to get to know that person on an individual basis. I don't think where you get to know them, where you find them at is the key.
But I think that the perception is that if you do meet a guy at church,
Right.
you know what I mean, that he gave his life to Christ, he's changed, and so that's probably a better place to meet a guy than, say, in a club or a Starbucks or... You're saying no. What do you say?
Well, I'm going to say from my experience, because I've been going to church a long time. I grew up in the church.
Right.
And I ain't been right. I'm still trying to get right. So there are probably some more people in the church that was kind of like me.
A lot of us.
Who was going to church every Sunday, but partying on Saturday and having a good time throughout the week. And so based on my own personal experiences, I don't have the expectation that the mate that I meet in church is going to have his stuff put together either, because he could be a mess just like I am. So I don't go to church seeking a relationship, or really any place. I think for me,